Hi guys, and welcome to our weekly Forex forecast channel. So today the 21st, so we start this week the 22nd of April to the 26th of April. We start with the first the dollar index. So we have today in trading view, okay, so a little bit different. So for the dollar index, you can see the dollar index has been going in a range up and down for a long time. Okay, so here is like 97.7, then down to like 96 range, and you can see this shape. So it was up here, then down, a little bit up, then up again, down, up, down, like that. Say down, up, down, up, down, a little bit bigger, right? Then up here, then did come down to the same level at like 95 or so. Did go up a little bit higher to the 97 area. Did come down here 95. So you can see it's been just going in this range forever. So what we expect now is just coming back down. So last week we expected to come down from here. Last week I've said don't be exposed to the market next too much because it will not be like a good week. So we expect this week also to come down, maybe not very fast, but we're only focused on the sell. Okay, so our goal for the trend here is only a sell. So this is our focus. So we're only focusing in the sell only, no buy. This was old in FB, so we will sell USD only. There is no buy, like that. So we are looking for something down here in the USD index. The second chart we have here is euro dollar. So we were looking last week I posted this chart, so we were right here. So I made this like a brown arrow, then the price did come down to the exact area. So expectation, if the dollar index is just gonna come down straight, then the euro dollar is just gonna go up straight, as simple as this. If the dollar index is gonna go up a little bit first before it comes down, then the euro will come down a little bit first also. So we'll be looking for something a little bit further down like that. But either way, we're not really interested in any sell here. We're only looking for the buy, either from this lever here or a little bit further down here. So we may come down a little bit. So we're looking to buy from 1.180, 1.12 area. Okay, even if it does come lower than that for 30, 50 bips, you can buy again. But there is no sell here at all. So only buy 70%. You have the first target 1.1340, second target 1.1465. It depends on the how fast the USD dollar will crash, then the euro dollar will go up. But we don't expect the dollar to go up, so we don't really expect the euro dollar to go down much, even if it does. So it'll be a little tiny bit, but our focus will be only in the buy side. Even if it does drop a little bit, we're not really interested in any sell. We're only going for the buy in this one. The second chart, or the third chart actually we have here, is the Aussie dollar. So we're looking to buy only, okay? But this may come down a little bit first. So be careful. This may come down. So last week I've made this chart here. And you can see, don't buy before 7120. And the price did go to 7140. So still, we need 7120. We need this line here. This is our first buy, 7120. Okay? With price action. So you can see here we only have, we're looking for only a buy. Okay, there is no sell at all. And the rate is 80%. So don't buy before 7120. The target will be between 7240 to 73. We're looking to really find like a good run up. You can see this highlighted, or this dot line area, like make it this one here, like that. This level will be really like a strong support. Will not be easy. So that's why we're thinking like 7120 will be a very good support if we come down to this area. Even if it does come lower, a little bit further down, like here, you still can buy again. So really bullish in the Australian dollar, okay? Especially with USD and franc dollar. So Australian USD, Australian franc, we only want to buy, we don't want to sell at all. So we're looking to buy this this week, either from here or from 70.80. Okay. The next chart we have here is the USD JPY. Okay, so we're looking to sell at 112. This will be our favorite selling area. 112, 112.20. The USD JPY does rally with the stock market and comes down with the dollar index. Also, it does go up and down with the Japanese stock, JPN 225, especially in Tokyo time. So we're looking for this sell here. So you can see here we have only down. There is no buy at all. Success rate is, we forecast, we are confident by 100% this is gonna come down, and it's gonna come down fast. Even if it does go up, I don't think it's gonna go up much, maybe 20-30 bips like that, then it's coming down. Okay, so we're really looking for the sell USD JPY, and our target will be like from 110.80 down all the way to 108. Okay, the next chart we have here is New Zealand dollar. So we were forecasting to go up from this area. The news was a little bit negative, and last week there was not much movement in the market, so it did come down a little bit, with the dollar index like holding its strength, and New Zealand index is going down a little bit. So we did find going down a little bit in this one, but we forecast this week to go up, actually not to go down. So we'll continue our buying. Okay, there is no sell, so we're looking to buy, we're not looking to sell the New Zealand dollar. Okay, target will be 68.60 and 69.70, and I actually forecast this to go up to 71 soon. The next chart here is the dollar franc USD CHF. So we expected this to come down a little bit last week from like 1.0050, but it did rally another 100 bips up. The reason for this is dollar was really strong, or it didn't move a lot, was kind of ranging in a small range up and down, so it did hold its strength. But the franc index did crash so bad, you can see this in the franc yen, so that's why this dollar CHF did go up. Not actually because much strength of the dollar, but the extreme weakness in the franc. So this week we forecast the franc to kind of be a little bit neutral to slightly down, but the dollar we forecast to go down. So we're looking to find this USD CHF coming down. So if you have had a sell at like 50 bips or 100 bips down here, it would be a good idea to give it another sell here. So when you come down 100 bips or 150 bips, you will make profit from the top one, and the bottom one will break even. We look now at the franc Japanese yen. This was our forecast from last week. You can see this line, I didn't change it. You can check it in trading view. So the success rate, we gave it 90%. We said direction sell, there is no buy at all. Success rate 90%. Because the franc did crash so bad, you can see here fast crash is expected. This from last week before actually this happened. Okay, and I said sell again here if it does go up, but I don't think so, and it didn't go up. It did just follow the exact same line. Let's see this chart. Okay, I load it. So this is the chart right here. It was up. So it was like this. You can see there was nothing here, right? So let's see what happened. Look here, this area. It did come down to the exact same line. Fast crash was expected. Like it did follow the exact same momentum going down also. Okay. So the next one is the pound dollar. So we said wait a drop to buy here. Wait a drop to buy. Okay, then we said direction buy only. Success is 65%. You can see it has been going in this range. There is no much movement in the pound lately, so it's going to break either way. You want to be in the right side when it does break, either up or down. I do really expect it to break to the upside. Okay, but that's why we have this here, and we said wait a break here to buy, to make sure you're going with the exact confirmed direction. Okay, so we have something like this. Also, as long as it is in this red range between 1.29 and 1.2 like 3, and this 100 bips, it didn't break to the downside here. This kind is still in the bullish territory. Okay, so we're waiting to break above 1.3066, then this should be a good buy area, and we forecast the first target to be like 1.33. The next one here is the pound yen. If you remember, I've said that we want to sell the pound yen at 147 area, and we want to buy the pound franc and pound dollar at 1.3. This was the forecast from here. It did come down, so it was pretty good, like having this sell right here. It did come down like 1.14650 to 14530, 130 bips or so. So the next one is WTE US oil. We said that sell is short term only. The direction is up, and buy like from 61 or 62 area. If it does come down here, it didn't come down to this level. So we were forecasting before it does do some correction here and go up. It didn't go up, so you can see it's been ranging here. So any break of this level here is going to take it up to 67. So you can see in this range, this is going to break most likely to the upside. So you really want to be in the upside here. See this line here, this range? This is going to one more cycle and is going to break to 67. So this will be the next target in the WTI. So you don't really want to be in the sell side. So the producers are firm, strict about bumping the prices, even if they have to do a production cut. So this is going up. So you really want to be in the small time frames with WTI, because this price between 63 and 70 here is a little bit middle price. It's not very attractive to either way. So the next and last one here is gold. You can see we did have this chart here. We were expecting this coming down. It did come down, and we said buy here 1270 area. It did come to 1272 or so. So as long as it doesn't break 1270, as long as it doesn't break the 1270, is still good for buy. Okay, so I really forecast the gold to go up. What does make the gold go up? When the dollar index is coming down. So if we do forecast the dollar index to come down, we should forecast the gold to go up. Okay, also it has a relationship with the stock market. So USA China trade deal there is a good talk about it, and maybe the end of May and all that stuff. So stock is gonna rally, is gonna send the dollar down, but maybe we still have one more wave. So we need to go up first again to maybe 1300 area before we can come down. So we still have a month or so. In this month we should have a rally up, then coming back down. So we should buy here, the 1270. We should close our trade around the 1300. Then we should start looking for the sell between 1300 and 1322. So above 1300, you're gonna be looking for the sell. There is no buys. Okay, thanks guys, and that was it, 13 minutes, and have a great week, and hope everybody will be having a successful week next week, and trade safe. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.